Anyway.
We were going to do a review on Astro Boy, but nobody really got around to see it, so look for that in the next episode.
But yeah, Astro Boy came out on the 23rd, so if you want to see that, go ahead. So did The Nightmare Before Christmas 3D.
And then we've got
let's see.
Christmas Carol coming out November the 6th. That's next week. And it's starring Jim Carrey, and Jim Carrey.
Oh, is that a modern remake of the old story?
Yep.
Yeah.
It
was computer generated. It's all computer generated images.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I hope they actually stick to the story this time. You know, often these remakes.
I think they're gonna. I don't know.
I mean, Jim Carrey adds his own flair. If you don't know who Jim Carrey is, he's a really funny actor. He was in movies like Liar Liar, Bruce Almighty. That's a big recent one. Super funny guy, and he likes to add his own flair to characters. And
he ad libs a lot of lines.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's not.
He adds his own lines into it that weren't in the script originally.
Yep.
He's an absolute genius when it comes to acting.
Yep.
So, but yeah. So, the next thing we're going to talk about is a rather interesting movie, actually, that is starting to create quite a lot of controversy. It's called The Princess and the Frog, and it's going to come out the 11th of December 2009. The story is about a free-spirited jazz-loving, when the free-spirited jazz-loving Prince Naveen of Maldonia comes to town to deal with a shady voodoo doctor, and he goes bad, and once the survey royal is turned into a frog. And in a desperate attempt to be a human again, in favor in exchange for a fateful kiss from the lips of a beautiful girl, Tiana, whom presumably then is the main character, one of the main characters, takes an unexpected turn and leads them both on a hilarious adventure through the mystical bayous of Louisiana to the banks of almighty Mississippi, and back in time for Mardi Gras in New Orleans. The interesting thing about this movie is that it's actually the very first movie Disney has made that features an African American as the main character, which is actually it's actually a very positive development, wouldn't you say?
It's about time.
Yeah, I think so.
It's about time. The previous movies have always displayed Latinos, or you know.
They had.
Caucasian.
Let's see, there was Aladdin, which was
Arabian.
Middle Eastern.
Yeah, Arabian.
I guess you could say that was. There was Mulan, which was Asian.
And then they had
Pocahontas, which was Native American. That's all I can think of right now.
And Anastasia, which was Russian technically, though they looked very Caucasian.
Eastern European, but whatever.
Yeah.
But it's actually the very first movie I've seen ever featuring or I've heard of ever featuring an African American. So I'm really looking forward to this movie. Actually, it's going to be quite exciting.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about it. That's for sure. My roommate and I have been watching previews for it all week because we don't have anything but Disney Channel here. Anything interesting anyway. So and. They come on like every commercial breaks. We sit there and we watch them. And we keep looking over each other like saying,
Disney wants to promote this thing.
What?
Good. I mean, good publicity.
Yeah. It's just one of those things. But we keep looking over at each other and saying, we gotta go see that.
Yeah.
And already there's being quite a lot of changes made out of the official announcements. I'm looking at an article right now on Wikipedia. Whether or not it's credible, I don't know. This states here that Tiana, which is the main protagonist in The Princess and the Frog, was originally named Maddie and worked as a chambermaid, but her character's name was later changed to Tiana under job a waitress.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting actually. Why? I have no clue.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And there's also Toy Story 3 that's coming out June 16th, 2010.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. Apparently it's about Andy, the guy who owns the toys. He grows up, he's like 18 or 19, and he's going to college. From the trailer I saw, I couldn't tell a whole lot of what was going to happen, other than he's going to college and there's a dilemma about bringing his toys with him. And is it has he finally outgrown the toys, or is he going to bring them with him to college or something? They go on some adventure. I don't know why, but I think they're trying to keep it secret. That's what I think.
Probably. I know I'd bring my toys to college if they weren't breakable.
Yeah.
I have this figurine, or this model, I should say, not a figurine, because it actually moves. It's of a carnival from that anime, Zoids. And I would totally bring it to college with me. It's a nice big, moving replica with armor that I've actually put it together. And I would totally bring it. But it would break my suitcase.
Yeah.
So he stays.
So Swords, are there any trailers out for Toy Story 3 yet?
Yeah, most of what I knew about the movie was based off of the trailer I saw.
I think there's only one.
Yeah, there's only one trailer. You could probably find it on YouTube. Just search Toy Story 3.
Mm-hmm.
And there might be a Wikipedia article. I haven't checked. But it looks pretty interesting. I'm excited to see how this whole thing ends.
There's probably an IMDb page up, and they'll have a link to the trailer somewhere, or they'll have the trailer on the site. So.
Yeah.
What about animation?
What?
Yeah. What about animation style? Do you think it's do you think they have chosen a different approach to?
No, it's the same animation style.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same as Toy Story 1. They picked to keep it consistent, which is good.
Yeah, that's great. Really, can finally enjoy some nostalgic movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I think? I think this movie might have been geared towards the people who saw the first one as kids, because I saw the first one and I was like...
The first one came out the same time as Balto came out, and that was
1992,
3. So I was... Yeah, right around the time you and I would have been about 3 or 4.
Yeah, and I watched it when
5.
I remember the first time I remember watching either movie was when I was about 5 or 6.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So and if this movie, Andy is like the same age as those people who watched the first movie. Mm-hmm. I think they're trying to get it's more for the more mature audiences.
Which is an interesting direction for them to go into.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them try that. I mean...
I hope.
Actually, a thought that just came to my mind, with their recent acquisition of, Disney's acquisition of Marvel Comics, I have a weird feeling that they might add some, superhero action figures.
Like Andy somehow in the process of growing up, he got a Wolverine action figure or something.
Spider-Man.
That'd be interesting, seeing Wolverine or Spider-Man trying to fight with Woody and Buzz.
That would be good.
Yeah.
I mean, no, your webs don't work, you idiots. You're not really Spider-Man.
You're not really Spider-Man. Just
like the same quarrel he had with Buzz Lightyear in the first movie.
Yeah.
You are a toy! You are not the real Buzz Lightyear, you're an action figure!
Yeah,
that's the one line I remember from the first movie. God.